Yeah, so somewhere out in the distance, the dogs are barking. So yeah, I was thinking that that's the most appropriate way to start these videos. I was thinking, yeah, and so basically, anytime you say anything to anyone, like anytime ever, you're lying, like, and it's like realizing this, and then just like in the moment, just like really letting yourself down and just being like, being nothing's way better, like, because I remember like 2003, 2004 being nothing, and like even like obviously 2005, like when it all actually like happened, being nothing, and then like people are like open arms and like I can sleep at night, like I love you for this, because that's what we expect of like some like that's how we find our peace. But then at the same time, like actually being aware and making those decisions properly, not like whatever it was. So like, just because it wasn't really, it wasn't like, it was actually pretty rad. Like what happened in 2005, like when I was doing drugs and like partying, and, like smoking so many cigarettes. It's probably why I can't sing anymore. Cigarettes. Yeah. So and yeah, like that was actually really cool. Like it was probably like if I like could like narrow down and like appreciate stuff like happening like that, I'd probably be like, that's my favorite one ever. Just because like the party scene, like you're supposed to be there, so like not being there whatsoever would be like, that's awesome. Like, or whatever. Like I'd flip out about it, dude. Like as far as critics go, and like having this like position where like you can like judge and like just be like normal about it and have no like actual like emotional ties to this person or whatever. Like that would be awesome. That's probably what I'd want more than anything. And like sure, I think some people were like total like dickhead scum, but I think a lot of people were like, that's fucking cool. like where this dude went with this. Didn't move out of Oshawa his whole life. That's totally cool. Yeah, and then I was also thinking, like it's weird like to be in this like super like pseudo depth of like a situation where like what you're weighing is like not existing at all. And like when I was young, I was like, oh, death's probably not existing. And like that being it nowadays, like there being nothing after this, has kind of like just like instilled this like fear within me, because I remember like how I always felt long for death. Like it was always just long, like yeah. That doesn't really make sense, but yeah. I felt like a lament for death, and like yeah, that being the reality is like, but it was so long ago that it's just like, so anyway, so yeah, no, and like there being nothing afterwards, or like maybe there are those steps, like maybe it's like you get choked out in a hospital bed or something, and then you're like can't talk to your family who's like mourning you already, and like you just like don't exist anymore, and it's like somebody ties something around your throat because it's like was a disgusting way to die or whatever, like, or you slit your throat, I guess. I don't know. Some people do that probably. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then somebody on the bus today, I guess. Sometimes I see interesting people on the bus. Somebody had like a carry case that was like looked like luggage, but it was like something you store an instrument in, like maybe I don't know. I don't know what a cello is, but yeah, she had like Purell on her, and I remember in 2007 I was wearing Purell on my belt, and like didn't really make sense, but like I still wanted my hands clean. It was back in my like hasn't figured it out phase, but like is like knows or whatever, which is probably the most terrible. Like if you appreciate stuff that's like where people are just like let down by you like to this great amount, like that's probably like when it was the hardest to swallow, and like anyone who's like stuck by my side and just like it's like yeah dude, like chilling, and then it's just like swallowing all that stuff would just be like, this sucks dude, like So, yeah, but I don't know who's to say. Yeah, and like these videos, like I'm just like, man, if only I could like recreate like that one video and just like look normal, like so I can watch these one day. Like, I don't know, like I don't think I've aged since last year, so it's just like, it's possible that like because I've been doing the right things, that it's possible that like there could be that like face again for me, but it doesn't really exist in very many moments, and like just kind of like shy away from mirrors and stuff usually, and then if I don't know, so but yeah, no, it's like there's all this like where like I'm like reasonably a good person, and like people are, like don't want you to be a good person, and like it doesn't work for their agenda because their agenda is like this fucking terrible thing, and like raising their kids, and like there's all this like, no, he's a butthole or whatever. I don't know. And then like that's my improv, like not much more can be said for that. And then the cemetery gets kind of weird when people are like, oh, I'm gonna park my car, and like especially because it's a truck, and it's like why are you mourning at this hour? Like, do something productive with your day. Like, these people are dead. Christ. Yeah, no. Here often enough that, like, I could imagine people stalking me here, and it would just be like, and then, like, and, like, the extreme of stalking is just like, oh, dude, like, I don't want to be here so much. Like, I want to die. Like, I'm the most passionless person ever, dude. Yeah. Stalking me everywhere. You don't know what stalking is whatsoever. Oh, dude, listen to this guy. He knows what he's saying. All right, bye.